Hello sports lovers, welcome to the most authoritative boxing channel here on YouTube. I'm Med, and in today's episode I shall be previewing and predicting the winner of the much awaited boxing bout, which is the biggest of the year, with the face of boxing, Saul Canelo Alvarez, coming face to face with Jermell Charlo, and that is going to be for the Undisputed in the super middleweight division. There is a lot at stake for Saul Canelo Alvarez, and Jermell Charlo is seeking to become one of the greatest of his generation. There's a lot on the line, but in today's episode, I shall make it simple for you to understand. If today is your first time chancing up on this channel, please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel, pressing the bell icon besides the subscribe button. Like this particular video, let me know what you think about the video and the fight itself in the comment section, and do me a favor by sharing with friends and family. Now let me go straight into the tail of the tape for both fighters. It's a very close one. Saul Canelo Alvarez and Jermell Charlo are all 33 years. Saul Canelo Alvarez turned pro at age 15. Then that was in 2005, whilst Jermell Charlo turned pro in 2007. Saul Canelo Alvarez has fought 63 times, winning 59, losing 2 to Floyd Mayweather and Dimitri Bivol, and drawing 2. Whilst Jermell Charlo has fought 37 times, winning 35, losing 1 and drawing 1. Now, with the rounds that both men have participated in, that is competitive round, Saul Canelo Alvarez has been in 472 competitive rounds, whilst Jermell Charlo has been in 256 competitive rounds. Straight to the height, Jermell Charlo has a height of 6 foot, while Saul Canelo Alvarez stands at 5'8". With the reach advantage going to Jermell Charlo, his reach is 185 centimeters, whilst Saul Canelo Alvarez's reach is 179 centimeters. Both men stand at orthodox position, but there's one thing I want to advert your mind to. Saul Canelo Alvarez fought somewhere May this year, whilst Jermell Charlo has not been in the ring since he became undisputed against Brian Castano. So how would the ring rust affect Jermell Charlo in this particular fight? So stay tuned to the most authoritative boxing channel here on YouTube. Now, how do I see the fight going? I think it would be a fantastic fight by all standard, but I see a late knockout in this particular fight. But first, let me give you the narration. Now, Jermell Charlo is moving to weight class to compete for the belt at the super middleweight division, which I guess you know by now, while Saul Canelo Alvarez has been competing at this particular weight for about 2 years now. So I presume Saul Canelo Alvarez is more comfortable at 168 than Jermell Charlo. We all don't know how Jermell Charlo will fare at 168. He has been a fantastic fighter at 154. Yes, the level of competition at 154 is not the same as the level of competition Saul Canelo Alvarez has faced. The best fight Jermell Charlo has been in is with Brian Costa. He drew one and won the other. Brian Costa is not the top of the elite. He is not the best of the best. Brian Costa's best fighter he has faced would be Lara. So even in that fight, it was a split decision draw. So we don't even know the level of which Jermell Charlo's opponents are. Let's take a look at about the sizes. One thing I want to draw your attention to is that Jermell Charlo and Saul Canelo Alvarez at a point in their career were both champion at 154. Yes, Jermell Charlo beat John Jackson to become champion for the WBC vacant belt, whilst Saul Canelo Alvarez defeated Liam Smith to become champion at 154. So if you look at the trajectory of things, Saul Canelo Alvarez has gone through the process and has gained weight gradually, going from 154, then 160, 168, and even 175, which has later come down now. So now, what about Jermell Charlo? Jermell Charlo has fought at still fighting at 154, and this is his first fight at 168. So we all don't know if Jermell Charlo was killing himself, and obviously it is true, because if you look at the bone structure of Jermell Charlo, he is the bigger man of the two. It doesn't necessarily mean that on fights day he would be the bigger man. Let's get it straight, because Jermell Charlo may be naturally the bigger man because of the frame, but it would go to his disadvantage because he has not carried that weight before. So gaining 14 pounds to compete with Saul Canelo Alvarez may end up destroying his gas tank. Yes, he may start at a good note, but I think that for Jermell Charlo to be more competitive against Saul Canelo Alvarez, he should be weighing in less than the 168 limit. He should come in about 163, 164, thereabout, and on fight night he should be 168, so that he can maintain his speed and cardio. If he tries to go way up, in which he has not done before, that would go a long way to affect him. With Saul Canelo Alvarez, we have seen that in recent times in which Saul Canelo Alvarez has moved up in weight, it has affected his gas tank. Saul Canelo is a small super middleweight. He is not as big as the Liam Smith, which he fought to unify the belt. Then BJS, that is Billy Joe Saunders, or Caleb Plant. All these guys are bigger than him. Even Triple G, that was moving from the middleweight to the super middleweight in their trilogy, is still naturally a bigger man than Canelo Alvarez. So is with John Ryder, I think they are about the same size, thereabout. But let's see. So Canelo has a gas tank problem at 168. We don't know how Jermell Charlo would fare at 168 with regards to his gas tank. At junior welterweight, he's had a fantastic gas tank, he's had his speed, and he has his jab. What are the keys to victory for Jermell Charlo? I think Jermell Charlo needs to jab Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul Canelo Alvarez has lost 2 fights, and the blueprint is there. The people who beat him are skilled boxers, Dimitri Bivol and Floyd Mayweather. Yes, Jermell Charlo's skill level is not equal to those two, but it is close to that of Dimitri Bivol. Floyd Mayweather is miles ahead of him, but with them, and Jermell Charlo must use his jab and must box Saul Canelo Alvarez. If he tries to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez on the inside, it will be a disaster for him because he has the longer arms, and the shorter hand will travel faster than the longer arms when it comes to the inside game. So he should just box, use his jab and his left hook to keep Saul Canelo at bay and set him up for the 1-2. He shouldn't be too greedy. Just be like Dimitri Bivol. Just take the 1-2-3, jab, straight right, left hook, jab, straight right, left hook. And he shouldn't be greedy. He should be disciplined. Stay to the game plan, and I think that will be the keys to victory for Jermell Charlo. What about Saul Canelo Alvarez? Saul Canelo Alvarez must take away the jab of Jermell Charlo. If Saul Canelo Alvarez succeeds in taking the jab away from Jermell Charlo, it would be a very long night for Jermell Charlo because most of his setups comes behind the jab. So if the jab is taken away, like Terence Crawford took away the jab of Errol Spence, Jermell Charlo would be found wanting because Saul Canelo Alvarez will cut the ring on him, especially if Jermell Charlo does not carry his power to the super middleweight division. If Saul Canelo Alvarez does not respect your power, he walks you down like a child. And he would be closing that gap and keeping Jermell Charlo on the ropes. And Jermell Charlo is not a guy that stays focused throughout the fight. He lacks discipline a little bit and he's quite emotional. So I think that he will try to draw Saul Canelo Alvarez in order to prove a point, and that would be the disaster for him. So that is how I see the fight from going. Jermell Charlo should keep the fight inside the ring, keep Saul Canelo at bay with his jab, and combination. Take what Saul Canelo Alvarez gives him. He shouldn't be too greedy, because Saul Canelo Alvarez has a granite chin, and he hasn't been down ever in his career. But Jermell Charlo has been down once, but he has shown that he can be hurt severally. Saul Canelo Alvarez, I've not seen him hurt so much in fights, so I trust the chin of Saul Canelo Alvarez more than that of Jermell Charlo, because Castano hurt Jermell Charlo, Harrison hurt Jermell Charlo. So Saul Canelo Alvarez is capable, or more than capable, of hurting Jermell Charlo. One thing I would advise Jermell Charlo is that though he should be disciplined, he should be a little bit adventurous in order to win the rounds clearly, because if the rounds are close, the judges tend to sway in the way of Saul Canelo Alvarez. Even Floyd Mayweather was denied a unanimous decision against Saul Canelo. So how much more you, Jermell Charlo? The knockout would be the ideal way, but I think if he's going for the knockout, Saul Canelo Alvarez would catch him and rather knock him out. But with Saul Canelo Alvarez, he has stated that Jermell Charlo has not competed at this level before, and it's true. This is a different ball game together. This is another level. This is the level at which the likes of Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Iron Mike Tyson, Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis. This is the level those legends competed at, and Jermell Charlo has not competed at this level before. Will he be frozen? And also, his brother for the first time is not with him on fight week. How would he cope with that? These are questions that needs to be answered. And if Jermell Charlo is unable to carry his speed into the super middleweight division, how does he fare? There's a lot of questions about this fight, but it promises to be an exciting one, because I think that the only way Jermell Charlo can't really stop Saul Canelo Alvarez is going to the body. If you check the Compu box stats, not so many boxers have succeeded in going to the body of Saul Canelo Alvarez. So it would be a challenge for Jermell Charlo to take. If he's able to go to the body of Saul Canelo Alvarez, I think that he can easily beat Saul Canelo Alvarez. But it is a difficult task for Jermell Charlo, because Saul Canelo Alvarez is a big-time body puncher himself. I don't think that Saul Canelo Alvarez would be going into this fight looking forward in punching the arms of Jermell Charlo in order to lower it in the later rounds, because I don't think that he believes Jermell Charlo is at his level. I think he would be going for the kill like he went against BGS and Caleb Plant. And it would be a very exciting fight. I have Saul Canelo Alvarez knocking out Jermell Charlo in the 11th round with overright right hand, which will land flush on the chin of Jermell Charlo. He wobbles him. He gets up from the counts. Then Jermell Charlo would be there for the taking. So I think this is how the fight would play out. These are the things we need to answer, and there's a lot of questions that needs to be answered in this particular fight, because both men are doing something new. Saul Canelo Alvarez is used to fighting taller men, and Jermell Charlo finds it difficult fighting shorter fighters. So it's going to be interesting, but my pick is